I'm sure that you are a little confused about the Incursions classes and how they work. I will try to explain it as fast as I can in this video. The scoring system is explained in the previous video, so in case you missed that one, you can click at the info card in the top right corner to watch it. First of all, you have to go the whole game with the class you choose at the start in Incursions. You can't change class after, so you want to communicate with the team before completing the draft in order to go with a specific tactic. But that has to be done really quick, cause there is an 80 seconds countdown, and if you don't confirm the kits in the time, the game won't start. And you don't only have to highlight the kit, you have to click the confirm kit button. Each kit has 2 primary and 2 secondary weapons to choose, as well as 2 gadgets and 1 grenade to use. These can change in game between spawns. There are 8 kits in total and there can be only 1 player per kit. So, since it's a 5 versus 5, there are 3 kits that won't be used. And that's where the tactics of each team goes. You can see the kit's weapons and gadgets in the draft screen by selecting a kit and pressing the F1 button. There is only 1 vehicle operator per team, and that player is the only one who can operate the vehicle. No one else operates or transports with the vehicles. So, the first kit is the vehicle operator. He gets to choose between a light tank or an armored car. And these 2 are the only vehicles in game. No other vehicles or transportation. When a vehicle is destroyed, the vehicle operator has to wait a couple of minutes for the vehicle to respawn, and he can go as an infantry player. The primary weapon can be the Frommerstopp Auto or the Piper M1892, the secondary is the Loadout pistol or the MLE 1903, first gadget is the bandage pouch, and secondary is the repair tool. Notice here that the vehicles can only be repaired from outside. All players start with class 1 in each game, and they can rank 2 more classes for now. Maybe DICE will add some more in the future. So when you rank up, you have some specializations that will help you out. The vehicle operator starts with the wrench monkey, increased vehicle repair speed and wrench damage. Only the vehicle operator gains 3 perks per rank up. All other kits gain 1 perk per rank. Rank 1 perks are: Just a Dent. Driver will passively repair the vehicle at a slow rate while out of combat. Supply Drop. Deploy a medic bag and ammo crate behind the vehicle, and that one is only for the armored car. Smoke Screen. Generate a cloud of smoke to block spotting and provide visual cover. Rank 2 perks are: Sustained Fire. Increases the reload vehicle speed. 20mm auto cannon. Improved primary weapon allowing direct damage to vehicles and splash damage to infantry, and that one is only for the armored car. 37mm K-Cell. Anti-infantry munitions that fire a shotgun-like blast of small projectiles. So that was the vehicle operator. Next we have the squad leader. There are 2 classes that can be used for a squad leader, but only 1 per team can be chosen. There cannot be 2 squad leaders. This class is really crucial to the game, cause the team can only spawn in the squad leader, the base flag or the spawn of the team. So the leader has to play very tactical in order to help the team. First kit is the control reader. Primary weapons are the autoloading 835 Factory or the SMLE MK3 Marksman variant. Notice here that the variants can't change. So that means you can't have a scope to the autoloading Factory or iron sights to the SMLE here. Secondary weapons can be the Gasser M1870 or the MLE 1903, and the gadgets are the flare gun and the smoke crossbow launcher. The control leader starts with a specialization called On Me that allows teammates to spawn to the leader if no incoming damage or suppression during the last 15 seconds. Rank 1 perk is the Smoke Curtain. Smoke grenades fired from the crossbow will cover a larger area. Rank 2 perk is the Situational Awareness. Enemies within a small radius will be revealed on the minimap. The other leader class is the Raid Leader. The primary gun can be the Hellrigger 1915 Factory or the 12G Automatic Extended Shotgun. Secondary weapons are the MLE 1903 or the Bulldog Revolver, and for gadgets you get a bandage pouch and the spawn beacon. So the Raid Leader has to place one spawn beacon for each teammate to spawn. They can't spawn on him only if he places a beacon somewhere. The beacon is blue color for your team and red color for the enemy team, and that means you can see the beacons from far away, so be careful and don't expose your teammates. Starting perk is the Enemy Regret. Spots the shooter when receiving bullet damage. Rank 1 perk is the Need Reinforcements. Can place an additional spawn point. Rank 2 perk is the Press On. Getting a kill or assist adds suppression immunity and activates health regeneration. Moving on to the rest of the kits. We have 2 assault kits. The assault kits can easily take out a vehicle, so it's their primary thing to do. First is the AT Assault. Primary can be the MP18 Experimental or the M1907 SL Sweeper variant. Secondary can be the Taschenpistole M1914 or the Mars Automatic. Gadgets are the AT Grenades and the Limbet Charge. 2 AT Grenades and 1 Limbet Charge is more than enough to take a vehicle down in a few seconds. Starting perk is the Flak Jacket. Reduces incoming explosive damage by 50%. Rank 1 perk is the Firebomb. AT Grenade has an incendiary effect when it explodes. Rank 2 perk is the Limbet Charge. Charges towards an enemy ready to deploy the Limbet Charge. The other assault class is the Shock Assault. Primary weapon can be the Bar M1918 Trench variant or the 12G Automatic Backboard. Secondary is the MLE 1903 or the Bulldog Revolver, and the gadgets are the Crossbow Launcher and Incendiary Tripwire Bomb. Starting perk is the Room for More. Increased explosives max ammo count and can place multiple tripwires. Rank 1 perk is the Explosive Tripwire. Adds a high explosive explosion to the Incendiary Tripwire, increasing damage to vehicles. It's becoming like a mine. Rank 2 perk is the Explosive Hail. Crossbow fires multiple high explosive grenades. Next, we have the Trained Surgeon, which is the medic of the team. He can go with the auto-loading 825 Extended or the Mondragon Storm for primary weapon, PO8 or the C93 for secondary weapon, and has 2 sniper shields that can heal and protect the team, and the medical syringe that can revive teammates and deny an enemy ticket. Starting perk is the Morale Aura. Heals friendly soldiers within a small radius. Rank 1 perk is the Not on My Watch. When spotting a downed ally, he will drop a smoke grenade. Rank 2 perk is the On Duty. Receive less damage when the syringe is equipped. Next, we have the Mortar Support Kit. MG15 Suppressive or the M1909 Bennett Mercy Telescopic for primaries, and Repertoire Pistol M1912 or No. 3 Revolver for secondary weapons to choose. Ammo pouch and high explosive mortar for gadgets. Starting perk is the Pitcher. Increased throwing distance of pouches and grenades. Rank 1 perk is the Crater and Crate. Places a large ammo crate when a mortar is placed. Rank 2 perk is the Super Suppression. increases suppression efficiency. And the last kit is the Proximity Recon. MP18 trends or Russian 1895 trends for primary weapons to choose, Fromer Stop or Bodio 1889 for secondary, Helmet Decoy and High Explosive Tripwire Bombs for gadgets. Starting perk is the Come Closer. Recon's placed gadgets will spot enemies around them. Rank 2 gadget is the Chuck Line. Active spotting an enemy will add a red outline visible by your squad. Rank 3 gadget is the Eyes On. Automatic active spotting of enemies you target. And that's all for the classes of Incursions. I've only left one question without answer, and it's from a member of this channel from the very beginning. Why Incursions is considered to be competitive Battlefield 1? I will make a separate video next week to answer that question alone. I hope this video helped you out with the classes that can be used in Incursions. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.